talking about how um, our children's experiences being transgender are all different, right? What it means for our children to be transgender is different, because every transgender person is a unique individual. So while they are all transgender, what it means for them to be a transgender person is different for each of them. And so, because of that, and not because of that, but in addition to that, our experience as parents is also individual to us, right? So even though our experiences as parents of transgender children is similar, we've all experienced some things similar, how we experience being the parent of a transgender child is also different and unique. So what does that mean? What am I talking about? So as a parent of a transgender child, we've all experienced having our child come out to us. That's par for the course. You may be the parent of a transgender child, not even know it, because your child has not come out to you yet. But if you are the parent of a transgender child, your child has come out to you. But the way that so we all have that in common, right? But the way that your child came out to you is where we differ. Your child may have come out to you on the phone, or they may have come out to you in person, or through an email, or through a note that they left on the counter or on their bed, or they could have wrote it on the bathroom area in lipstick, or they could have left you a note in your car, or you may have found out on social media like I did. So the ways that your child came out to you are the differing factor, but the fact that everybody had a child come out to them is the thing that we have in common. Just like our emotions that we have are something that in general, right, we all have emotions about being parents of transgender children. There's no two ways to get around that. The fact that we have those emotions are what we have in common, but the emotions that you have are what are unique to you. Now, we all may have some similar emotions, right? But what we feel those emotions about are the thing that is unique to us. What is the root cause of those emotions? What is the thing that if you do the work and get down to the cause of what's driving the feelings and what is causing you to have those emotions, it's going to be different for everybody. There may be some similarities, because if you do some of the work, you may be like, oh right, I feel that same emotion about that thing too, when you hear somebody else talk about why they're feeling emotional about something. And that's fine. Like, there's nothing that says you can't feel emotional about something just because somebody else is feeling emotional about it. It may be that when you hear somebody talk about the way they're feeling about something, you recognize that you are feeling that way also, and that's okay. And so I just want to say that there's no wrong way to be the parent of a transgender child, unless you are not loving and supporting your child, and then that's a hill I will die on. That's the absolute wrong way to be the parent of a transgender child. But so long as you're loving your kid and supporting your kid, then how else you are doing it, if it looks different from the next me or the next person, I don't want you to get down on yourself and think, I must be doing something wrong because I'm not X, Y, or Z, or I don't feel this thing or that thing, or I haven't been doing this or that or whatever. And that's all like really vague stuff, right? That's not how it works. So just remember that just like your child is a unique individual who has their own experience being a transgender person, you also are a unique individual who has your own experience being the parent of a transgender child, right? And I think sometimes, especially because we have social media now, we get to see what it looks like for everybody else to be doing literally everything, everything. And so we get caught in that comparison trap. And it makes us feel less than. And it makes us feel like we are wrong and that we're not doing the right things when oftentimes there's no right and there's no right thing, especially when it comes to parenting. And especially when it comes to parenting in a way that you have never parented before. You might be a very brand new parent of a transgender child and you are forging a new road ahead of you and figuring things out, and sometimes you're going to get it wrong. And I have gotten it wrong, and that's okay so long as you correct and move forward and just keep going. And so I just wanted to tell you that right now and give you some encouragement and let you know that what you're doing is okay, and you're okay, and your child's going to be okay. And we'll talk more again next week. Okay, bye.